Hey, it's your boy Sane. Welcome to Vanilla Gaming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go! What's up guys? Welcome to another video, and today we're gonna discuss the new patch, which is the Bane Blade upgrades, and we are used to the regular Bane Blade parts that we have come to build over the past few years, since its release about 3 or 4 years ago. And for some of us, we have 4 or 5 sets. Even some who started late may have like less, like 3, 2, or 1 set of these bad boys. But from the latest patch, we are gonna have some improvements in the Bane Blade. And last year, I believe it was just the tech or research that was released for improving the Bane Blade set. But this time around, there are actually more stats being provided as you raise the level and the stars of these parts. So without further ado, let's dive into this update and see what the updates are. So here, as you can see, there are 2 types of ways you can improve and upgrade your Bane Blade parts. First is through titanium enhancement, which raises the stats of the particular part by a minor percent. Second is the dynamo boosting, and with this one, it's actually the stars that you can see on the parts. As you raise the stars each level, it actually gives a bigger amount of stat for your troops and for the formation that is within your APC. So as you can see here, we've come to know the different parts of the APC. All 6 parts yield a specific stats for your troop formation. Different players will have different opinions as to which ones to prioritize. If you're like me that love to stack up on might and more attack power, you would prioritize the suspension and of course the weapon for your APC. You'd level those ones first, and of course boost the dynamo for that part. Now for those players on the other hand who want some tankiness and more sustain for their troops in their APC, they would prioritize the chip, the engine, and the armor in upgrading, because these parts would yield you some resistance, some tactical resistance, some HP, which will make your troops tanky in battle. So one thing to note, when upgrading all these parts, everything will get expensive and more resources will be needed to upgrade parts as you're moving along in the level. So like for example, if you're level 1, the only titanium you'd need to level up to level 2 is like 100. And if you're like at this level, like past the level 10, you'll have more titanium needed to level up your part. It's usually around 1,500. And if you are at level 20 or more, like in this video, you'll see it's along the lines of 3,000 titanium needed just to level your part by 1 level. And obviously this will get more and more expensive in resources as you level up. Of course, some people may be asking, do we prioritize one APC and leave the other Bane Blades at 0 level? Well, here's my answer to that. I would recommend you focus on one first just because you would want to have that upper hand in terms of either attack or defense. If you have your main APC inside your base, or if you're planning to attack another player, and having more stats always plays to your advantage. Of course, this is not a a Bible type of answer. If you want to have a balanced APC, I would say you can do the upgrades with a steady pace, upgrading each APC at an equal level so that you have equal strength for all Bane Blades in your formation. Just one thing to note in this game, of course, we haven't had a season where there are 2 or 3 meta APCs. Usually there's just one formation that overpowers the rest. So in my experience, I would say just focus on one for now until the meta changes and we get a more balanced hero type of gameplay. Then I would say focusing all your resources and efforts in maxing out one APC first in terms of its Bane Blade upgrades would be ideal so that you can have that upper hand in battle. So for those who will be asking, where do we get all the resources used to upgrade all these Bane Blade parts? The answer is very simple. If you're not planning to buy any packs, just go to the main map of your regular state. And on this map, you have to search for the Wendell level 30. All level 30 clowns would yield the resources needed for your Bane Blade upgrades. And just like the Wendell clowns we are used to fight in the last few years, the first hit of the day would usually yield you the most of the resources, whereas the rest of the hunt will yield you about 200 titanium only. So make sure to do those Wendells every day, guys. It will be beneficial in helping you level up those Bane Blade parts as time goes by in the wasteland. And because of the added feature of the devs, you can always do the Wendell without anybody's help with the use of the bots. So there you have it. That's one way and the best way to get your resources for upgrading your Bane Blade parts. As you can see here, I already got mine for the day. As I've explained, the first hit will usually yield you all these benefits for your first Wendell kill. However, if you go to your next few kills, if you plan to hit more Wendells in the day, let's say you plan to kill it 8 or 9 more times, it will only give you about 200 titanium per hit. So it's still a good add-on to the initial farm that you got. And I would recommend doing it multiple times if you're not planning to spend anything for the Bane Blade upgrades. And as for the other part, which is the dynamo boosting, if you don't plan to spend as well, you can get it through the daily Clash of Alliances showdown, which you can get through the boxes that you will win. Make sure to get all 9 boxes. Like in this video, you'll see I'm opening up mine. You'll see that on the 9th box, you will get the dynamo resource in order for you to upgrade your dynamo boosting for the Bane Blade parts. So that's it, guys. I hope this video made this update more understandable and for you guys to have enough information to build up your Bane Blades. If you have any questions, do comment down below. I hope you love this video. I'll see you guys next time. GG, well played.